5 women by zodiac sign that everyone likes. There are women who seem to carry magnetism within themselves. Their charm cannot be explained in words, but it works flawlessly. They do not try to please, and yet those around them are drawn to them like a source of light. This is not a coincidence, but a power contained in their zodiac sign. In the world of astrology, there are 5 special signs whose representatives always inspire admiration, trust, and sympathy. Today we will reveal the secret of these women, what makes them different, why they are adored, and what is the secret of their attractive energy. You will hear things that will help you understand not only others, but also yourself more deeply. Stay until the end to find out if your sign or the sign of a loved one is on this special list. Subscribe to the channel right now if you want to be the first to discover esoteric knowledge about the power of the zodiac. And in the comments, write what character trait, in your opinion, makes a woman truly loved by everyone. So let's begin to reveal who these 5 women are, whose presence is impossible to forget. The first sign is Taurus. A Taurus woman always gives the impression of strength and solidity, but this is precisely what makes her so attractive. She does not try to please everyone, but this is precisely why she finds herself at the center of attention. Her beauty is not ostentatious. It seems to be absorbed into every gesture, every tone of voice, every mannerism. People around her feel stability, and this draws even those who usually don't trust anyone to her. She knows how to emphasize her femininity in a way that never seems deliberate. Her movements are calm, but they have a special energy that makes it seem as if the whole world revolves around her. Communicating with her evokes a feeling of comfort, as if you are in a place where there are no threats or fuss. This ability to make people feel safe is a rare gift, and it is what makes Taurus women universally loved. In company, she knows how to listen and never tries to draw attention to herself. Her gaze is clear and direct, and her smile has the power to disarm even the most stern people. Men feel confident around her, and women admire her ability to maintain her dignity in all circumstances. She has a combination of natural simplicity and hidden luxury that is noticeable without words. Taurus never strives to be too bright, but she has an inner fullness. She is the kind of woman you want to return to, because when you are with her, the feeling of emptiness disappears. She knows how to create a warm space where people begin to see themselves in a better light. This is the secret of her attractiveness. People subconsciously feel that she is not pretending, but always remains genuine. She knows how to keep her word and never makes empty promises, which makes her particularly respected. Her seriousness evokes sympathy, even in those who usually avoid overly serious people, because Taurus knows how to combine strictness with gentleness. Outwardly, she can be different, from bright and flashy to restrained and elegant, but in any form, she remains magnetic. Her style does not need flashy details, but each element emphasizes her individuality. She knows how to choose things so that they work for the image rather than drown it out. Taurus does not try to follow fashion, but it is her taste that becomes the benchmark for others. In a crowd, such women are immediately noticed, not because they try to stand out, but because they radiate inner peace and harmony. Her attractiveness is enhanced by her ability to appreciate the simple joys of life. She does not strive to prove her uniqueness to anyone, but that is precisely what makes her unique. It is interesting to talk to her about a wide variety of things, from everyday trifles to profound topics. She knows how to turn an ordinary conversation into an exciting one, because her words are always sincere. People love to listen to her because she never tries to sound smarter or more important than she is. This honesty and directness inspire trust, and trust is the main basis for sympathy. Her character can be described as balanced, but that does not mean she lacks passion. On the contrary, a Taurus woman has a strong emotional side that comes out at the right moment. She knows how to be gentle and caring, but always keeps a sense of proportion. This balance is the source of her special appeal. She knows how to be a woman in every sense of the word, without going to extremes. Men see her as a companion they can rely on. Women feel respect for her because Taurus never competes, but inspires by example. At any age, a Taurus woman retains the appeal that makes her beloved among people. She is valued for her wisdom, her ability to be there for others, and her ability to bring stability to the world. Even a chance encounter with her leaves a mark on the memory. Someone will remember her laughter, someone her gaze, someone the feeling of warmth from a short conversation. There is not a hint of insincerity in her, and this is felt instantly. Where others try to please, she simply remains herself, and this is what inspires admiration. The second sign of Pisces. A Pisces woman seems to be created to evoke sympathy from the very first moments of acquaintance. In her presence, people feel an extraordinary softness that is difficult to explain rationally. She seems to dissolve tension, and it becomes easy to breathe next to her. Her attractiveness is not flashy. She is deeply emotional and sensual. Pisces know how to look at people in a way that seems to penetrate them, touching the most secret strings of the soul. This ability instantly disarms and makes her special in any company. She knows how to listen like few others. When a Pisces woman listens, it feels as if the whole world has frozen and only her conversation partner remains. This is a rare ability to make people feel important. That is why everyone feels understood and needed when they are with her. This is what causes that very sympathy that grows into deep affection. Pisces do not demand admiration, but admiration comes naturally because their sincerity cannot be faked. Her tenderness is evident in everything, in her gestures, her words, the tone of her voice. Even everyday phrases sound soft and welcoming when she says them. She knows how to relieve fatigue with a single attentive glance. Men see her as a woman who can give real warmth, and women feel that there is no competition around her, only a desire to share. That is why Pisces women become favorites in any circle, regardless of age or status. She knows how to charm with details. The way she fixes her hair, smiles in response to a joke, tilts her head when listening thoughtfully. All this adds up to a complete image that is impossible to forget. Her manner of being natural, not playing games or wearing masks, makes her especially attractive. Pisces never try to be better than others, but that is precisely what commands respect. People see honesty in them, and it is this honesty, coupled with warmth, that forms the foundation of their charm. For all her gentleness, a Pisces woman possesses remarkable strength. She knows how to remain calm where others lose their composure. This is not coldness, but a deep understanding that emotions should help, not destroy. People value her for her ability to be a support, even though she may seem fragile on the outside. This fragility is deceptive. Behind it lies a steadfastness that commands special respect. It is the combination of vulnerability and strength that makes her attractive to those around her. A Pisces woman attracts not only with her appearance or character, but also with her ability to create an atmosphere of harmony. A home where she is present always feels especially cozy. Her energy fills the space with warmth. She knows how to take care of the little things, and this quality is especially highly valued. People feel that she thinks not only about herself, but also about others. Such care evokes sincere sympathy, and people are willing to forgive her for a lot. The image of Pisces is never uniform. Today she can be mysterious and quiet, tomorrow, bright and emotional. But in any of her facets, she remains beloved because her changes are always organic. She knows how to surprise without breaking her own style. Her flexibility and adaptability are admirable. No one feels pressure around her, everyone feels free. This makes her not only an attractive woman, but also the kind of person you want to have around. The secret of her appeal is simple. She does not try to please everyone, but sincerely accepts people as they are. It is this unconditional acceptance that attracts others. People instinctively gravitate toward those who are able to give them a feeling of unconditional warmth. A Pisces woman does this naturally, without effort, and that is why she is valued and loved. The third sign is Virgo. A Virgo woman inspires sympathy not with her flamboyance or feigned brilliance, but with her precision in everything she does. She gives the impression of someone who can be trusted from the very first moment. People sense her orderliness, inner clarity, and ability to keep the situation under control. It is this confidence, combined with natural modesty, that makes her incredibly attractive. She does not seek unnecessary attention, but she is noticed more often than others. There is no chaos in her, and this is appealing because most people are looking for support and guidance. Her strength lies in the details. She knows how to be flawless where others allow themselves to be careless. Every movement of a Virgo woman is deliberate, but at the same time does not look artificial. People feel that there will be no surprises with her, and this inspires trust. She evokes sympathy because she is always consistent and does not change her position to suit her momentary mood. You can talk seriously with her, you can joke with her, and in any case, you will feel that she understands more deeply than she says. Outwardly, she often appears reserved, but it is precisely this reserve that makes her attractive. There are no random elements in her style. Her clothes, gestures, and words all come together in harmony. She does not need to show off because her beauty is evident in her neatness and sense of proportion. People are subconsciously drawn to those who know how to be composed and confident without being pushy. A Virgo woman seems to teach by example that true charm comes from natural simplicity and purity. Not only does she look dignified, but she also knows how to carry on a conversation in such a way that her interlocutor feels smart and important. Her mind is not dry logic, but the ability to see the essence of things. In conversation, she is always precise but never offensive. She chooses her words so as to convey her thoughts without hurting anyone's feelings. This is a rare quality that makes her beloved in a wide variety of groups. You can talk to her about anything, from work issues to personal experiences, and there will always be a feeling that she understands more than she shows. People value Virgo women for their honesty. She does not hide the truth behind beautiful phrases, and this commands respect. Even if her words sound strict, they convey concern and a desire to help. This directness, combined with a sincere desire to do good, makes her particularly attractive. Men see her as a reliable companion, women as an example of stability and clarity. That is why they are drawn to her. She inspires trust, which turns into deep sympathy. There is always a sense of order in her, but this order is not cold, but filled with care. She knows how to organize everything around her so that it is convenient for others, and she does it without unnecessary fuss. In a house where there is a Virgo woman, there is always a sense of harmony. She thinks about the little things that others don't notice, and that is what creates the feeling of comfort that attracts people. She is valued not for her loud actions, but for her constant ability to maintain balance. Despite her outward strictness, a Virgo woman has a hidden tenderness that manifests itself at the right time. She knows how to be caring and attentive, but never loses control. This combination of strictness and softness makes her especially beloved. People feel that they can be themselves around her without fear of judgment. She always notices details, but never uses them against others. Her observant nature helps her to guide rather than criticize. The appeal of a Virgo woman is based on the fact that she does not play a role. She is always genuine, and this authenticity is her main secret. In a world where many strive for ostentatious brilliance, she becomes the center of attention thanks to her naturalness. With her, there is no need for masks, because she accepts people as they are and helps them reveal their best qualities. That is why Virgo women are among those who are loved unconditionally and valued for their very essence. Fourth sign, Aries. In any company, an Aries woman instantly becomes the center of attention, and this is no accident. Her charisma acts like a powerful magnet. Her gaze attracts, her speech captivates, her movements are full of confidence. She does not need to adapt to other people's expectations. On the contrary, people themselves strive to match her level. Aries women know how to emphasize their individuality, not only with their appearance, but also with their energy, which literally charges those around them. Men appreciate her strength and determination because it is a rare combination to be bright and feminine at the same time without losing her leadership qualities. An Aries woman openly demonstrates her desires and is not shy about taking the initiative. This makes her attractive to those who are tired of predictability and want a real spark in their life. Her directness is disarming. No one remains indifferent to her ability to speak honestly and act without unnecessary games. In a friendly environment, she gathers people around her because she knows how to give energy and support. Even in everyday details, her special style is evident. She chooses clothes that emphasize her character, not just her figure. Her image is always lively, dynamic, and bold. Where others choose calmness, Aries chooses expressiveness. Her ability to not back down in the face of difficulties is particularly admirable. The Aries woman demonstrates that beauty and strength are not mutually exclusive, and it is this combination that makes her so desirable. Men see her as a partner with whom they can move forward without fear of weakness or indecision. Her vitality is so contagious that even the most passive people become bolder around her. She knows how to be passionate, but does not lose control. She can be caring, but does not completely dissolve into others. It is this balance that makes her special. The balance between independence and a willingness to share herself. An Aries woman leaves a mark in the memory, not only with her vivid actions, but also with the fact that after communicating with her, you want to come back again and again. She creates an atmosphere in which people feel a stronger zest for life. When she appears, attention shifts instantly. She does not demand recognition, but it comes to her naturally. And the more she reveals herself, the more people realize that being around her is a privilege. The fifth sign is Gemini. It is impossible not to notice a Gemini woman wherever she appears. Her ease of communication and ability to adapt to any interlocutor create the feeling that you are with someone you can talk to about anything. She seems to constantly change colors, never staying in one shade, and this is what makes her especially attractive. People sense her freshness, dynamism, and flexibility, and therefore strive to be closer to her. Her strongest quality is her ability to listen and respond in a way that makes everyone feel important. A Gemini woman knows how to find the key to the heart of even those who are usually closed off. Her words are full of energy, and her smile promises interest and sincerity. She plays with attention not intentionally, but naturally. It is part of her inner world. Her attractiveness is based not only on her appearance, but above all on her intelligence and lively mind. A Gemini woman can easily hold a conversation about complex topics, and at the same time charm others with simple jokes. This contrast makes her interesting and unpredictable. She always has an audience around her, and even a chance encounter turns into an event. Men see her as someone who is capable of surprising them every day. She does not allow boredom to take root in relationships, and is always ready to offer something new, whether it is an idea for a trip, an unusual activity, or an unexpected look at familiar things. This quality makes men gravitate toward her because it is impossible to get stuck in a rut with a Gemini woman. Her ability to easily change her mood and style is another source of attraction. Today she can be strict and serious, tomorrow playful and light-hearted, and the day after tomorrow thoughtful and profound. And in all these images, she remains harmonious. People admire her ability to be different and at the same time whole. A Gemini woman leaves the impression of someone who makes life brighter. She is valued for her lightness, wit, liveliness, and most importantly, her ability to make everyone around her happier. She does not demand worship, but she is most often called the most interesting, the most desirable, and the most needed.